Contrary to what you guys are probably thinking, this is tea, not coffee. Hey, what's up? Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Danielle. It's very nice to meet you, and welcome to the Dan Fam. Speaking of the Dan Fam, I'm wearing some Dan Fam merch right now. I have the link down below. I'm wearing my Ice Vanilla Latte Gang sweatshirt. It says Dan Fam right there because who's not a part of the Ice Vanilla Latte Gang? We love Ice Vanilla Lattes. I designed this. I also have it in pink and white. Again, the link's down below. I have Hustle mugs that just came out. Hustle hats, sweatshirts, she believes she goes she did shirts, everything's there. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to check out the link down below and join the Dan Fam. I also have an Instagram for it at Dan Fam Collection where I post pictures of you guys wearing my merch. So if you did get something, make sure to tag it in Dan Fam Collection or tag me, Danielle Carolyn, on Instagram so I can see it and post it. I haven't filmed a question and answers video in a while, and a lot of you guys always have lots of awesome questions for me, and I want to be able to answer as many of them as possible, and I was just really in the mood to film, and so we're gonna film a Q&A. So I went on my Instagram and I said, hey, I posted this picture of myself and I said, ask me questions. And we're at 836 comments. If only I could answer all 836 questions. Like, could you guys imagine how dope of a video that would be? Anyways, if you guys wanna be involved in my next Q&A, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Danielle Carolyn. I post pictures almost every day, as well as on my Instagram story. I go on Instagram Live, I announce giveaway winners there, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to attempt to get to the top of this. But like, I just wish I could answer all your questions, my goodness. Are there times where you aren't as motivated as you usually are, and how do you overcome them? That's a great question. This happens to me often. Like, even though I'm a very productive person, I feel I still get into these random slumps. It usually happens midday. Like, I'll be having a super productive morning, and then in the middle of the day, I'm just like, I don't wanna do anything for the rest of the day. And sometimes it's really hard for me to like get back up. Coffee really helps. I know that's so bad, but then I'm like, oh, the idea of making myself a latte sounds so great right now. Or if I play certain kinds of music, I like to play my Feeling Good playlist on Spotify, which is like a lot of like alternative indie pop music, folk pop on Spotify. Also, I don't know, certain music gets me. Also, I've realized if you're just feeling so unmotivated, you're tired, whatever, and you need to be re-energized, honestly, just take a shower. It works. What makes you smile the most in life right now? Wow, that's a great question. I just got back into doing hip hop dancing. I did it for like 8 years and then I stopped in high school just because I was like, I can't have a career in this. But I recently just started taking classes at a local studio in Athens, and I was also on my sorority's Greek grind hip hop team. And I haven't felt that good in a while, just being on the stage, whether it's practicing or, you know, rehearsal or actually performing it. Like, I don't know, there's just something about hip hop dancing that really makes me happy. It kind of makes me remember the times when I used to do it. I don't know, I just feel so good when I'm dancing. Do you like high school or college better so far? That's a really hard question to answer because honestly I love bits and pieces about both. A lot of people, I feel like they're like, just like they go through the motions in high school, and then in college they're like, yes, oh my gosh, I'm thriving, like forget high school, like I hated high school. For me, like I had such a good high school experience. I literally had the best friends. I still have them, they're still great. The best friends ever. Like, we were just such a good friend group. I had so many leadership roles. I loved my school. But also, I was in school 5 days a week from like 7 a.m. to like 8 p.m. because I had like play rehearsal and stuff. So I would say with college, I love how I have such a flexible schedule. I mean, this semester, I only have classes Tuesdays, Thursdays, which is so nice. Like, I have a lot more time to work on my YouTube or do homework. Like, I just feel like I have more time to work on myself. So I really can't choose though. Like, I love things about both. My friend Sarah, who goes to EJ, asks, what's your favorite SoundCloud remix? I love SoundCloud remixes. I'm a huge EDM, like bass drop, trap music fan. I know it's really random. I would have to say my all-time favorite remix is Original Dawn by Major Lazer. It's such like a, it's so intense. It's like dun 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 dun. Do I have to play it? Do I have to play it? Okay, I'll play it. Don't ask too much. That's one of my faves. What are you most excited for in 2018? I think in general, I mean, there's obviously so many things to be excited about, but I think 2018 is really gonna be the year that I truly find myself and completely 100% am doing things that I love, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be doing the most for my, how do I explain? Like, I feel like I'm gonna be my happiest, thriviest self. thriviest isn't a word, but I just feel like I'm just gonna be doing a lot of things I love this year. I don't know how to explain it. What are your favorite foods in the dining halls? Ooh, great question. So UGA has 5 dining halls, which is really nice yet dangerous. But my dining hall has great green beans, I must say. Oh, and sometimes for breakfast, they have these like potato pancakes. Oh, so good. And the mac and cheese. All really healthy foods, I know. Green beans are healthy. Do you prefer the warmer or colder weather? Great question as well, because if you guys didn't know, I'm from Tampa, Florida. I grew up as a Sunshine State girl my whole life. Straight up didn't apply to any schools in Florida because I just really wanted to get out. I love Florida, but the weather is just too hot sometimes. I wanted to experience fall and winter, mainly fall, because fall is just beautiful. So that's why I came to UGA. Honestly, that's really hard. I feel like no one can really say they love like completely cold weather. Like I feel like I have to say warm just because like that's what I'm used to, but I do appreciate the cold weather just because I've never really had it, and I think the outfits are super cute. What's the story behind your 7th photo in your camera roll? Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm gonna try to get to the top of my camera roll. I literally have so many photos. This is me and my friend Morgan at our sophomore year prom. Sophomore year homecoming. I went to prom. I'm clearly thinking about prom. I went to homecoming with my friend Caitlin. She was my date. But one of my best friends, Morgan, we're still best friends to this day. I'm going to visit her in college. So yeah, that was a sophomore year homecoming. I wore a romper that year. It was pretty bold, I know. Would you ever write a book? Yes, oh my gosh. One of my dreams, one of my goals. It's actually not a dream, like it's a goal. Like I want to write a book. Granted, I'm not the best writer and I know it. I'm very just like blah, blah, blah. So I'd love to like team up with someone and like kind of give them my ideas and like kind of write it with them. Just about like being yourself and like really going towards your dreams. And just, I don't know, maybe that's really cliche, but I've just always had a dream of writing a book. But now a ton of YouTubers have books, so I don't want to sound like I'm copying them, but it really has been a dream of mine, okay? What's your favorite role you've played? I'm assuming they mean in plays and musicals and stuff. I did theater all throughout high school, so pretty big deal. No, I'm kidding. My favorite role, 100%, hands down, would be when I played Brooke Wyndham in Legally Blonde at my school for the musical. I remember when the cast list came out, I auditioned, but I'm not the best singer. I love to dance, I love to act. I don't really think I'm a really good singer, so I was really nervous for the auditions or whatever. I just wanted to be one of the primary dancers in the show, or maybe like one of the sorority girls. Like I really didn't have much in mind for this. And then the cast list came out and I literally got Brooke Wyndham, which if you guys aren't familiar with the show, she's like the jump rope girl, like the workout girl, and there's literally a whole song that I have to do with like a jump rope ring. Maybe I can insert a clip here if I have it.
Welcome back to the Winter Workout Disc 2 Challenge with our daily commitment to being the best that we can be. Yeah! So grab your cardio whip 5,000 because if you want to get ripped, you gotta get whipped. Come on, girls! Do you want an easy miracle? Do you want to lose a pound or 2? Then you can turn this off right now. My workout's not for you. Brooke, you're gonna have to speak up. Lipo, minimally invasive outpatient lipo, but lipo! Oh my god.
When have your time is up?
I had to do it. Serious cottage disease was showing up on my butt! Your secret is safe with me. You gotta take care of me. All my fans are counting on me. You swore!
But that was like one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like I literally had to work with a singing coach like all the time on that, and like it still wasn't perfect, but that was like the coolest thing ever. Like I literally opened up after intermission, so I'd be like waiting behind the curtains, and the curtains would open. I'm like, hi, I'm Brooke Wyndham and welcome back to the Wyndham Workout Disc 2 Challenge. Like, oh, great memories. What is your favorite style / trend at the moment? I love the cabbie hats right now, like the hats that we used to wear when we were in 8th grade, when we were 8 years old, that were from like Justice or Limited 2, like the big poofy hats with the brim. Yeah, they're back now and I love them, so yeah. When you were younger, what did you think you would be when you grew up? My parents and I were actually talking about this the other day. It's kind of funny, when I was little, and this was not me being snobby, like it was literally just, I would innocently say all the time, when I grow up, I want to be famous, I want to be a rock star. Like I just kept saying, I want to be famous, I want to be a rock star, whatever the heck that means. Yeah, which is kind of funny, not saying that I'm famous right now, like I literally don't consider myself famous at all. When people say that, I'm like, no, like Justin Bieber's famous. But it is kind of funny how I have, you know, this YouTube now, and I do have a following, and I get to do meet and greets and stuff. Like, little Danielle was thinking something. Could you ever picture yourself living up north? Yes, very, very much so. I love Northeast so much. I did a whole college tour where I toured all the schools up Northeast. I probably would have gone to school up Northeast had I been like 1,000 times smarter because I literally toured Yale and fell in love, but LOL. But I also do love the southern schools and I wanted the whole college football vibe feel, so yeah. But yes, I can definitely see myself living in the Northeast in the very near future. Would you ever start daily vlogging? I talk about this all the time, like to my friends and stuff. Like, if I could, I would vlog every day or post a video every day. It's just, you know, being in school, like it's hard to, first of all, post videos every day and like edit all the time, but also it's hard to just vlog every day. Like some days are more boring than others. Some days I'm not doing as much or whatever, or I just like don't have time to film. Or sometimes I'm just with people who don't feel comfortable being on camera, or I don't feel comfortable pulling out the camera in front of them if I don't know them that well. But like whenever I do have the chance to daily vlog, I take a part of Vlogmas when I'm not in school. Last summer, I'm pretty sure I posted every day of the summer. So, you know, I do try, and one day, hopefully I will be able to post videos every day, because literally I said this the other day, but every time I post a video, it feels like Christmas. Like seeing the comments come in and the views and like you guys liking it, it's the best. How often do you go to college parties? Oh, juicy. I'm a grandma. I'm just gonna say that now. UGA is definitely more of a party school. I'm sure you guys know that. I didn't really know that before coming. Like I knew it, but I also didn't know how crazy it could get. Not like my friends or my sorority in specific at all. But I'd say I at least make one appearance a week to whatever events are going on, sometimes twice, but I just can't hang that long, man. I really hope this video gave you some more insight into my life, and if you guys have any more videos that you want me to film, let me know.